Four.
Yeah, that's episode 4 is the one we on. Episode 5 was the most recent one you watched.
Hold on, I need to refresh it. What happened on four?
That's why I got show notes. That's why I got show notes.
All right, bet. Go ahead. Come on.
All right.
Try
All
to
right.
make it as organic as possible.
Well, yeah, it's the same format. It's the same exact format. It's just we record and then there's no fucking the shit you'd see on Twitch where it's like, oh, the show's ending, the show started. That's the only thing. Like all this shit right now, we're just gonna cut it out, and then nobody knows about this shit. Only you and I. That's why I'm like, it's a little different, but it's the same exact format. Same format.
All right.
All right. So I'm about to get this bitch started, get it cracking. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Welcome everybody. You are joining us for another episode of the Midnight Society podcast. I'm your host, journalist. I got my boy Chip here with me, and we are about to do another review of Snowfall. This episode is, I don't know what episode of our reviews, but this is episode 4 of Snowfall. What's that one called? Revolutions is the name of this episode that we're going to be going over. How you feeling tonight, my boy?
I'm good, bro.
Oh,
I'm
too
good.
too cool for school ass nigga right now, huh?
Nah, man, my lungs hurt.
Oh yeah, hey, man, I told you about that shit. I told you about that shit.
Motherfucker got on my ass.
Hey, you see how I'm smoking, so that's why I'm like, hey, nigga said I got a goddamn Rillo bill.
Shit, yeah, this nigga hurt. Oh, shit. All
right, so we gonna just jump into this episode. So this week's episode starts off with Franklin's mom coming back from Cuba officially.
bro, hold on one second. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Damn. Fuck. Oh, shit. Go ahead, bro. I heard you.
All right, we
He
gotta
came
start
back from
this shit.
Cuba. What?
We gotta start this bitch all the way
You
back
started
over.
from the top.
Yeah,
All right,
we
go
gotta
ahead.
start all the way over. This is the I guess if it's like at the beginning like this, I guess this is the good part of like actually
You
recording
good.
it is we can just like
Bring it
actually
back.
just chop it off and start over. All right, let's try this again. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are the Midnight Society podcast. I'm your host, journalist. I got my boy Chip with us tonight, and we are going over episode 4, Revolutions, Snowfall. How's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, my boy?
We good, bro.
All right, all right.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
All right, so first up, like we was saying, off camera, we got Franklin's mom coming back. And I think in like episode 2 or something, I had brought up like, yo, she gotta know or something. And then the way she came back from Cuba lets me know that she knows, like, yo, Reed did something. Cause the fuck she went down to the beach, to say to go get some seashells, and left that nigga out in the room. And when she comes back, Alton's either dead or he's gone. But either way, he's not as she left that nigga. And who the fuck else would want this nigga dead? So that's why I'm just like, man, come on now. Like, I could tell by how she showed up, she knows more than what the fuck she's saying.
Yeah, but she never said that, she never said that he died. She never said that she seen him. She just said that he didn't want there. So she assumes. So I don't think she's seen anything for sure.
Yeah, I don't think she's seen anything for sure, but she knows, like, 1 and 1 is 2 at this point. Like, nigga, I went to go get seashells. The nigga I left in my room talking about, oh, you gonna blow my back out when I come back. That nigga not here no more. And what the fuck? Like, what the fuck happened? So that's why I'm just like,
that shit crazy.
All right, so hold on.
You know what time it was.
Yo, that shit, I don't know if you remember. It's something small. I just thought it was funny because it's some shit that when I was a little nigga, like that one nigga, what's his name, Einstein? When I was a little nigga, hanging out with hood niggas all the time. I do a lot of that Einstein shit where that nigga Jerome said something and that nigga's like, nigga, shut up. You're not the only smart nigga in the room. I'm like, God damn it. Like, that was a lesson the nigga had to learn as a little nigga because I'd be doing a lot of that Einstein shit when I was a little nigga.
If you talk, hey, you done fucked up. You jumped one.
What did I miss?
On 3. Nah, you talk. That's the next episode.
Nah, we on 4.
Yeah, it did. I know, but that happened on this episode.
Nah, fam. Your mind is melding them. Because I'm like, I wrote them down as it happened on the screen for the episode.
Right. I watched the episode today. That's when he said it today. Cause he was talking to now that was Dion, wasn't it? It wasn't Jerome, it was Dion talking to Einstein.
I don't know who was talking to who. I just know
It
Jerome
was
cut in with,
Dion. That
nigga, shut up, nigga. You're not the only smart nigga in the room. And I'm just like, God damn it, that shit too funny.
nigga, that was all right, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, shit was crazy, bro. I thought, yeah, it was
Hey,
crazy.
when they was at the warehouse though, the way they got them keys set up, that shit is crazy. Them niggas got a crazy amount of
Yeah,
keys in the
that
background.
that shit, that shit looked like it was loads or something.
Right? I said that shit look like
Like,
Costco in my notes. I'm like, what the fuck these niggas
I was,
doing?
on my mama. I'm like, bro, I know they not storing this shit in here like that.
Yes, nigga.
Nigga, it's like you walking in the fucking Sam's Club and you just like, all right, nigga, you feel me?
I just need 2 for the day. Like, what? That's crazy. Like, how did you?
Nigga,
And he's still trying to get cheaper
bro,
prices while having a warehouse
you
like
know
that.
what kind of, security you gotta have, fool? Watching that bitch day and night, cuz.
At the price a key goes for, yes, I do. Like, that's crazy. And then
Cuz,
you know how well you got to pay the nigga watching that? Because why doesn't he just walk off
cuz.
with it in one night?
Man, just one of them hoes. Not even the whole thing, cause if you leave with all of them, they gonna leave you stinking. But on my mama.
Yeah, you could finesse 1 or 2 up out that bitch on like a week, like with the shipments coming in.
Oh yeah. Out of all them niggas
Yeah,
ain't gonna notice just one missing.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Whew.
I seen that shit on the thing. I was like, God damn, like that's crazy. Like,
Man. I'm
that's a
saying,
lot.
how did my thing is how did you drive down the street and you like today's time, you be like, okay, that's a Papa John's. Oh, that's a bus station. How the fuck did them niggas not notice or just random people not notice that it was a fucking big ass warehouse that got cocaine just on the regular side of the street?
Well, because the way that these warehouse districts are, like, yeah, you've been downtown, so that's like a newer
Okay.
version of downtown. But
Yeah.
imagine there being larger stores, like almost warehouse size in downtown. So now it still looks residential almost, but you know you're in a business district now. And that's how these kind of places, at least out here, work. Is where they
Oh,
build things where they're
like
kind
a
of
warehouse district
yeah, like there's a warehouse district, but
where
it's
people
built
that just don't normally frequent and shit. I see
exactly
what you're
like it's
saying.
just a row of them bitches, and like that's just how
That
like it
shit
just it
still
get
hot.
it's still hot, but they build them on like the
This,
back end of like subdivisions and shit like that. So like there's
but
people
look,
by
what if
them and
somebody
there's
was just,
traffic, but not really.
what if niggas was just walking randomly by, was like, man, what the fuck, nigga, bro? That shit's crazy, bro.
Again, it's the
I
way
just feel
they're
like
built.
they,
Like they people are gonna randomly walk by, and that's gonna happen. But with like if you're running a real operation, these niggas is not. You're not just gonna let a nigga stroll down your street, like especially
nigga,
if it's
but
just like how they had the jungles in fucking Training Day when that nigga Denzel showed up and they threw the birds and niggas was clapping and shit. Like there's a way to
all I'm
mitigate that
saying
shit.
is, even if, even if that is the case, if I'm in the neighborhood and I see, or just driving around, bro, and I don't see no military posts, no police, nothing fucking just top secret, and then these niggas tell me, oh, you can't go down the street, or it's a fucking warehouse heavily armored with fucking lokes and goddamn damus outside, I'ma know what's some crazy shit going on. Cause
In
it's not like
today's
he got
time,
like a,
this is the beginning of the game. It's not out there
you
like that
right,
yet.
but damn.
That's why I'm like, this is
I'm
still
still
one of
gonna be
those do it
like,
in the nigga
nigga,
face situations.
I'm still like, nigga, it's 6 niggas over there with Uzis and fucking rocket launchers. And I know this not no government shit. Them niggas got some bullshit going on over there. Either A, I'ma stay away from that shit, or B,
Try and
we
get
gonna
down.
go in there and get something. You feel me?
Why this nigga first thought was
Like,
like, yeah, we going flocking.
I would have had the feds on them niggas.
God
If it was
damn.
like that.
That nigga said, Now, hey, this
I just
this little nigga from the neighborhood, bro.
yeah.
The fucking Snowfall version of the streets need a body. Why the hell?
Oh,
Hey,
that shit.
how does
That
nigga
bro,
know everything? How?
he lived there. Niggas talk.
I don't know. It's just so
And but
detailed.
niggas
It's so
no, bro,
detailed.
niggas Cause he lived right there. Niggas talk. Leon is the motherfucking king of the projects. You know how much shit he done seen? And then bro, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm just like, oh, bro.
And he
When I
live in
heard
the
that
center
shit,
of that shit.
I'm just like, oh my god, bro. Like who like it's so detailed. Like, hey, they did a good job of like faking the song from
Bro,
this
you
era
know
and
how
shit. But I'm just like,
but what's funny is, bro, this the thing, bro. That's how it be in the hood for real. Like if you live in that little community, let's say you live in a project housing, like fucking how Austin Home was, or the Mechanicsville projects, or Watson P. Taylor Homes. If some major shit like that going down, everybody over there gonna know. Especially the niggas that live a house down from the shit. You see
I
what I'm saying?
I get that. It's just more so like, especially like how he detailed the power structure of Jerome being under Franklin and that shit,
Cause
and like certain decisions that we've discussed on this show. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, who? What?
the nigga live there. That's like, bro, we watching this shit, but we watching it. But the nigga live there. If you thinking like movie time, real time, that nigga live there and that he gonna hear everything. He done seen that shit for like 4, 5 years straight. The nigga don't got a job. He a little nigga on the skateboard all day, hanging around. Probably hanging around with some of the niggas affiliated with them niggas that work for them niggas. Niggas just be talking. You feel me?
Damn, that nigga, bro. He went and recorded a confessional. I was like, this shit is ridiculous.
Well, my thing is, why did he think this shit was okay? Like a nigga wasn't gonna get on his ass.
Because
The
he's
only
making
reason why they
art.
didn't shit them,
And that's
nah, that
where
ain't
when the nigga, yeah, see you like nah nigga, I'm gonna think about what my art
hell
says
nah.
first. That nigga's like, I'm speaking my truth. That's how he came to Jerome. Like, nigga, I'm just
No,
talking about what I see. It's like, do you not understand you talking about
hell
what you see gonna
no,
get me locked up and I should knock you off for seeing this shit, nigga?
nigga. You feel me? And he just made a whole, bro. That's not art. If somebody did that shit to this day, like right now, today's time, it'd be all out war.
Yes, it would
Think
be all
about it.
out war. However, I do think just like in New York, how they're trying to make that push that what a nigga says on a record, I don't give a fuck true or not. He is creating art in that moment. So there is a creative protection that should be established. And you shouldn't be able to drag that shit into court and be like, but look, he said fucking
Nigga,
X, Y, and Z got shot.
what?
That's just how
What
I
the fuck
feel.
does that have to do with anything?
Well, that's the only reason that this shit even matters and why
No,
it's like a
you
issue.
shouldn't even
Because
be
if,
talking about it.
well, no,
Create
yes,
some art about
but
something.
he's not what's it called? He's not. He's a civilian technically.
Oh, oh,
You
it
just
don't
explained to me
matter.
why
That
he knows the shit, but you don't understand why. I'm like, oh, I get why he's moving like a civilian, and these
cuz
are things that a civilian would do.
no, that no, nigga. If you gonna create art, talk about some shit, man. Hell no.
You said talk about your
That's a
own
good
shit.
way to get your ass.
Hey, you sound like
Yeah,
Jerome now.
nigga. Why? Why
Because
you
that's the
gonna
shit
talk
Jerome
about
was
the?
telling him.
I'm saying, bruh. This nigga tape could have probably they shut that shit down. His tape could have took down a fucking CIA organization. Damn near.
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga, what? You gotta rap about this shit you be, bruh. That could have been bad, bruh.
Hey, but we got it
And
off the streets early, so it doesn't even really matter. It doesn't even really matter.
man, you gotta pay that nigga off. You gotta pay that nigga
We did
off
pay
and
him
tell
off.
him to
We
move
let him keep
somewhere.
his goddamn life.
Nah, that nigga need to get about 10 racks and go to fucking Florida, nigga, and don't ever come back or I'm gonna kill you type shit. He got to go.
God damn. Yeah, nah.
For real.
I don't think a
All
nigga
right, go
run me
ahead.
off
What's
like
next?
that. That nigga Jerome
Nigga,
getting caught up in the street.
hold on. Back up. Nigga, he a little nigga.
I don't give a
Fuck
fuck.
you
I could be
mean?
a civilian, nigga. I live here. But granted, you give me 10 bands though, I might just leave because I'm like, oh, I'm rich.
You go slide, bro.
But I'm not just
If
gonna
you
slide
like
just
night.
like, like nah. Especially like nigga, you also gotta think like it's LA, my nigga. Like I might go to the
That
valley.
nigga,
I'm not gonna just leave. The fuck? All
nah,
right,
you got
you
the
niggas
road,
got
nigga.
y'all niggas got LA. I'm gonna go to the valley now. Like I'm good now. The fuck?
Nah, hey, you got the road, D. You gotta go. You gotta go to New Hampshire or some shit, nigga. What?
You niggas aren't even gonna
But you
go to
gonna have to
Santa
get.
Monica Boulevard. I'm probably gonna be good if I just move to Hollywood. Like it's like nah, I don't really actually have to go that far. That's the shit I think is also crazy.
Uh,
Like nah, like you don't have to go that far. Like nah, nigga,
Bro,
shit.
it's different if you talking about local game, but you talking about some CIA niggas They found niggas in Cuba.
Oh yeah, if the
They got
CIA's
niggas in
coming for me,
Israel. Nigga, you was bullshitting.
well, yeah, but if they got them there, why the fuck would I leave now then? And just give my extra 6 months, nigga. I'm still gonna die.
Yeah, nigga, extra. All right, anyways, what's next, dog?
He said I want my extras. Yeah,
Dang.
Jerome getting caught up in the street suite with that light skinned nigga. That shit may be an issue. Maybe.
Oh, you talking about Afro Man?
The that shit may be an
The
issue.
nigga with the nigga look like you talking about the nigga look like the dude off of Power. That nigga that be snorting the cocaine in the club,
Yeah, that
asking for
nigga.
hoes. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That nigga. That shit may
That
be a
yeah, that
problem.
nigga. They having it, boy.
I ain't had to do that little nigga like that with the dog though. They just let that dog eat his ass up.
Who?
Uh,
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
the shit
yeah,
that
yeah,
really
yeah.
gets Leon activated.
Well, Einstein.
Is
Yeah,
that
my
is that
nigga
Einstein who
Leon
gets
went
ate
full.
up?
Yeah, yeah. That's why he was holding his hand. Well, never mind. We speak to. But yeah,
Okay,
this
okay.
nigga crazy. But
Uh,
yeah, yeah. But then yeah, that nigga Leon trying to get grenades.
yo, I
The
say this.
fuck is this nigga? Bro, I feel you, bro. When you very like, that's been my nigga since day one. But this nigga going out the deep end, bro. He
I be trying to
tripping.
tell you. I be trying to tell you. Like it's not
Nah, he
that I
doing,
don't
bro.
respect the vigilance of the soldier. I really do. But when it comes time to like shit's got to go X, Y, and Z way, my nigga, a there's a chain of command for a fucking reason. And if you chose not to be at the top, I'm gonna need you
Dang.
to follow that shit, especially in times of crisis, because that shit's
And you
really
know
gonna
my
help us.
and my nigga Franklin trying to take him with him, dog. He ain't trying to let him give up on nothing. This nigga is just I can't believe, bro. For
Well,
real.
he sees the. That's the thing. He's the nigga who he can see the frame of the picture, but he can't see the whole picture. But he knows there's a larger picture there now, and that's his problem. Is he's always been able to always tell that there's a larger picture, but he never comes with the details that allow you to finesse or utilize the ability of seeing the picture, and that's where Leon always falls short. But I fuck with that nigga because he got heart. He got heart.
He do got hard. He just be doing dumbass shit. I be like, bro, it's something simple as nigga. I understand you were mad at the police. I understand that you mad at them niggas. Did all this bullshit. But we have bigger problems at stake.
Man,
Nigga, we got bigger problems at stake right now. You can be mad. Let us get through this shit. Let us finish off right off into the sunset. Then you do what the fuck you gotta do. But right now, nigga, and even still, I wouldn't even say get past all of that. You got too much money to be worried about that shit. Be mad, be educated, impact who you can impact.
well, see, he
Nigga, you
doesn't.
is
That's
a
the part of the lesson
millionaire.
he doesn't know yet. Is he doesn't understand how to be
Fuck.
impactful without aggression, and that's the lesson that Franklin's always known. He had to learn how to become physically aggressive to
Yeah.
utilize the entire abilities that he does have. Franklin or Leon has always been aggressive and has never really. When wits don't work, he can beat his way out of a situation. Now he's at a place where physical aggression is going to be the worst thing that you can do. And the
Yeah.
best thing you have to do is utilize your money. Like you say, you have to make a collective of people. You have to put your money in the right places. You have to affect things in different ways. And those things are not
Yeah.
they're not violent. They are fucking slow and regressive and shitty to do. But if you do them, you can have a fucking park for niggas to go to. So they're not over here slinging crack with your fucking ass. And you're like, oh, okay, well, we don't have as many police over here and shit. This is a whole bunch of fucking things, just as an example. So, like, I think that's really his problem. And then also, thing we are forgetting, he is the nigga who is getting his ass whipped by the police. It is hard to have a little bit of separation from the situation when you're the one taking the billy club up against the fucking backside, and niggas is talking about, oh, hold on, but you just got your ass whipped.
Yeah. But hold on, real quick. That is true, but it's like, dog, you shouldn't have been your motherfucking ass outside anyways. It come with the motherfucking territory. Period.
We'll see.
What the fuck you doing? You been outside in the projects and you wouldn't been over there, you wouldn't got your ass whooped anyways. So you understand this what it come with. Shut the fuck up and make sure you motherfucking lead your people a little bit better over there because if you look at it, Franklin and them, they all Franklin and his old lady, they little part, they little sect with this organization. Then you got Louis and Jerome, they little sect, and then Leon got the project. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He got his own control of shit. His own little he can make all the decisions that he want to do. And fucking
Well, see, that's where Leon falls short. He wants to be the salvation in the hood, but you don't want to lead in the hood. You want to allow them niggas to do the shit that they know to do to survive all the goddamn time. That's why it's
yeah,
arguments
for
always,
sure.
you don't know what we have to deal with down here. I do, my nigga. I scratched and crawled my way away from that shit, and I didn't want to
Hell
go
yeah.
back. That's why
And
I'm
Leon
telling
didn't
you to
want to
do other
leave.
shit. Exactly. You wanted to stay with them niggas. That it's that shit you was trying to explain to me between you and Foster, where I'm just like, I'm the nigga who's like, I'm gonna save my people, and you like, he's like, fuck them folks, like, I'm not really with that shit, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
like
Nah, for sure.
that's the dynamic they really have, and it's like, my nigga, like Leon, you got to understand, like, if you want to lead those people, you can't let their anger lead the decisions that we make moving forward. Yeah, like you mad, you upset.
Bro.
All right, nigga, you already got your ass whipped. Go get the stitches. We could deal with that shit on the back end. Like we
Yeah, he
can't do
definitely don't
anything right
know.
now.
He don't know how. He definitely don't know how to take the next step. It's just he definitely knows how to stay. He kind of like won't
Yeah,
change, but he's content. But he doesn't know where to go to make change. All he knows is you know that, which he. But anywho, what's next, dog? That was a good little spill.
hey, I'm just saying, Leon, he's great number two though. Great number two.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure. Maybe even number three. I want to say number two. Well, yeah, number two. Yeah, he great number two.
great number two. Great number two. Yeah, oh girl, right here, right here. She's on the screen. I know you're not watching, but the girl they got that they dragging her on fucking social media too right now.
That
They,
shit
they,
fucked up.
yeah, it's super fucked up, super fucked up. Cause I'm like,
Damn.
hey, that shit ain't right. Cause hey,
They turned a black woman down, bro. That
that
shit
shit trash.
flawed,
I'm
fool.
just like, yo, she did her job to get the goddamn role. She got the role. My issue is how they have shoehorned her character in. I don't give a fuck who had the role. The fucking motherfucker came out of nowhere. That's my
She
fucking
got some
issue.
rank, bro. She got rank, bro. I can't
Yes,
say that. I'm like, damn, bitch. What we miss, cuz? Cause she was like, bro,
exactly.
it go from bro not having shit, from walking off on mail to this in the mid jump, bro. It got a pregnant fool, and she making number two decisions. Really,
Exactly. Look, she got so much rank. If she was like, yo, Leon gotta go, Franklin would think about it.
he
How?
would
How did
definitely
we
think
get
about
there?
it.
That's my issue. I don't care who the fucking actress is. So that's why I just be like, oh my God. Like, however, like I keep saying though, whoever is writing the character, that is the type of woman you want in Franklin's position. She hitting all the
Damn.
right notes. She's saying all the right
Hey,
shit in each time. That's why I'd be like, I don't know where the fuck you came from, but you're fuck it. You're here now, and you're saying the
you know
right
what's
shit to a
cool
nigga having
though?
to deal with this shit.
You know what's cool?
Hmm.
Bro ain't really just besides when Leon was, uh when they very first started, when Leon was just helping be the muscle, as you seen, Franklin was learning the game
Yeah.
from a scared little boy trying to find somebody to buy a kid coat to and with Leon as number two whooping niggas and traveling with him to he had a long period where it was just him and he just had security.
Oh yeah,
He
that's
was by
facts.
himself. And then Louis was off doing her own little power trip thing, which we're gonna get to in a minute because
Mm-hmm.
she tripping and I told you. But to now having a true motherfucker that he got a partner that he can navigate the legitimate world too, and they understand, and the legal world, but they try to understand that shit too. So that's the person he could talk to. Because
That's
everybody, if
facts.
you know, everybody done had one except for him. You
Yeah, I
feel
think
me?
that's also probably why, as we watch, we're looking at Leon's character and he looks so lost, is because he doesn't have that counterbalancing force because he doesn't want to be that for Franklin, so he can get that. So he's technically out in the world by himself while Jerome and Louis are a counterbalance force, and now fucking
Yeah,
old girl and fucking Franklin are a counterbalance force. It's like, damn, okay, yeah, like, yeah, hey, I can see that. I can see that. Now,
yeah, that shit crazy.
it's some shit that when I was working at this music school, there's this one black nigga that was like my like hiring manager or whatever. But like he was a real like
Yeah,
company guy or whatever. And like for me, like I've been
Yeah,
working since I was a little nigga, so I know like fuck these niggas, I'm getting my check. Like nigga, we don't own
yeah.
nothing here. You are expendable. You think they got your back. So like I used to just watch this nigga and he used to just do everything for the company. And then just one day, for some reason, just a random Wednesday, that nigga decided to wake up like Leon decided to wake up after getting his ass whipped. And that's when I was like, oh
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I tried to tell you, nigga. Hey, now I remember at the time I come with a saying like, nigga, it's not safe to wake up everywhere. It is not. It's not safe.
Dang.
You cannot just wake up and activate in all places. That shit is dangerous. And cause that nigga just decided to wake up on a random Wednesday, bucked at the system, and thought them niggas had that nigga back. The nigga was on the outs. That nigga got demoted for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks after that, nigga was gone. Niggas told me, I can't believe it did me. Like I was like, bro, I tried to tell you. Tried to tell you. I tried to tell you when I first came in when you was like, don't come in here and be that black guy. Nigga, fuck these folks. Fuck these goddamn people. Like, they do not care about us. Matter of fact, these motherfuckers just pay the settlement out to us while we on it. But still,
Crazy.
it's like, no, bro. Like, it's not safe to wake up everywhere. And that's, again, just another one of the things that I noticed from this episode is Leon's making a lot of decisions because he decided to wake up, but he's decided to wake up at the worst fucking time. It is the worst. Is one going to be how it looks? One of the biggest problems if he actually decides to stay as militant as he looks like he's wanting to be right now. Now,
Damn.
that Reed situation, I don't know if it's like foreshadowing Franklin eventually getting arrested, but he ain't no goddamn help. The situation with the police and like how he's talking to this nigga like, hey man, I need your help with X, Y, and Z. And he's like, well, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
do
yeah.
anything. I'm like, my nigga, are you foreshadowing of how you're gonna like leave me out there once all this shit comes down? Or like, are you just really just no motherfucking help because you still upset because I got buddy buddy with the other nigga, but I didn't get buddy buddy with you. And my daddy blew our spot up.
Not so. Look, I think it's those two things, but I really don't think that he can help. Even though he's been a dick, he can't help because he got burned. He ain't got no more connections at the police department. So how can he help?
Because the CIA has let him back in. This is where I'm just like, that doesn't make actual sense. It's not like he's a
I see what
shadow
you mean.
agent running shit. They open arms have given him back the operation. So you can now go talk to whoever you want to because you've affirmed
But
with
he
the
probably
CIA
don't.
that I can move out here surreptitiously. So now, who the fuck is the police department compared to the
You're right.
CIA? The CIA believes that you can do this shit. The police department or whoever your contact
What
should
about
be,
the FBI though?
again, who the fuck is the FBI compared to the CIA? It doesn't make sense on the power structure scale of if the people at the top who are supposed to be the largest specters of us all who can slide in and get out of anywhere think it's okay for me to slide into this high risk fucking drug operation funding a fucking foreign war on fucking American soil is okay for me to do. Who the fuck is some guy in Los Angeles talking about I don't know who's watching us, bro. Nigga, I'm watching us. I'm who's doing this shit. Like, what are you talking about? That's why I'm just like, you're either choosing to be no help and really be like, oh, well, fuck this nigga because I'm upset about X, Y, and Z. Or are you going to leave me out here when these folks try and come get me? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be the police and the DEA who arrest me. The CIA is not arresting me for this shit. It's not going to be the FBI. This is why I'm just like, what's going on with
Dang.
this nigga, man? He's upset about something. I need to know. I need to know. Like, are you really that mad?
I know he said he was mad because he wasn't as fun. I don't know.
I'm just like,
But
I
either
don't
way,
know.
bro, I
Let's see.
don't know. What's next? We've been running
Uh,
for a minute though.
Louis and Leon don't seem happy about old girl and that baby. They do not seem
You
happy about
know,
that.
I know Louis just hating all over because she want to be the queen. She want to be in power, but she don't feel happy at all. I saw her face. You know what I'm saying? Because she, Jerome even asked her, and she, I don't know, dog. She just really pissed me off. I
Yeah,
told you, bro.
I
Ever
don't
since
know
she
about
bought
that.
that club, bro. Huh?
I don't know how you buy a club when you killed a previous owner. The fuck? Did she really buy that shit, or didn't she just knock off old girl who was her, like the old lady who turned her out when she was a prostitute?
I was saying though, she did whatever. She took the club, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is she probably cooked that shit. You know, they be having backdrops and backstories that we don't be knowing, and then it just be like, oh, I assume she bought the club.
Oh, okay, okay.
But she a hating ass bitch, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, you want that much power? You want to be able to talk to Reed that much? Hating that Franklin cool with the new CIA nigga and you ain't getting no play. You still running plays from Franklin. She hate that shit. And she didn't even want to do that at first. She a hater and he need to blow her motherfucking nugget off.
Damn.
Period.
He need to. So
You see how she acting, bro?
she needs to die,
And she not,
but Leon
she
didn't need
gotta
to die.
go. No, listen though.
Listen,
Who's gonna pose a bigger threat in the organization? They both do.
at the
Leon is a motherfucking time bomb, and not Jerome, but
they
Jerome
just
gonna
changed
follow his wife.
places. Because last season, killing Jerome is the easier answer and it helps us fix all our current problems and gets us back to the
Now that
straight and
ain't.
narrow. Now it's not. Now killing Louis gets us back on the straight and narrow and fixes all
But
our
hold
problems.
on,
That's
hold on,
just
hold on, hold
wild
on,
to me.
hold on. If you kill Louis, you gotta kill Jerome. You gotta kill the whole organization because you kill Louis, Jerome gonna be ready for war, bro. He gonna go kamikaze.
So
So
this
it's
is
like,
why
bro, they whole little, even though they love him. And I see Jerome he trying to be the glue. Yeah, you need to stop this shit with nephew. You know what I'm saying? He trying to be the glue, but it's like she just wanna. Cause my thing is, I need you to answer this for me. My thing is, what's her fucking problem then? If that's not it, what's the problem?
I don't know, but because that was my final note is we
How you
asked her
don't know,
directly. Well, it's because the way the show was doing it, since she didn't jump at the chance of he asked her flat out like what you want to run shit, she didn't jump at that chance. So it's not she just wants to run shit. She either really
bruh?
doesn't know what the fuck she wants or saying what she wants is going to actually dissolve what the fuck is going on. And currently, because like you say, she doesn't have access to the coke and shit, she can't say that shit out loud because at the end of the day, she doesn't have the ability to just she doesn't have fuck you money. Cause yeah, you got enough money, but you don't have enough money to go buy no cocaine from who? I'm the reason we have enough cocaine for you to have the kind of money that you got that you think you can go buy enough
Yeah,
cocaine to go do this shit.
but
So it's just like
she want to be that nigga. She want to stop playing number two and be number one. But the reason why she didn't jump is because she had to think about Jerome, and she knows that if she leave, like you saying right now, she can't just slide and go start a whole new organization. You feel me? But I don't know
that's
because
my
she
guess
said,
though. That's my guess. I don't actually know though.
I think you just riding for it, fool.
No, I just because the show does a good job of like stating like they make the characters say their ambitions or their motivations for whatever reason. They take that time to do this in this show. So that's why I'm just like, like is it really
Yeah, but we
that?
don't get the whole thing.
Well,
We
I don't
come
know.
in
I
when it's
gotta wait
top
for the set.
off.
I need to see this particular season to end because just like at the beginning of last
I'm
season, where
saying
I'm just
though,
like, I don't really know why I'm not killing Leon. I just don't understand it. By the time, let's say it's only 10 episodes in the season, by the time the end of episode 10, I've at least understood why we didn't kill this person. Do I still feel like we should have? Totally. But I get why he's
nah.
alive and why he's in next season.
Now, what would have happened if you would have killed Leon? He wouldn't have Dion and all them niggas to
Yeah,
control that over there.
exactly. But that's not a lesson that
So it's like
I would have
he
seen as
needs to
being important at the time of Nikki. You done knocked off
exactly.
somebody's fucking daughter.
But
You
hey,
gotta
but
go.
nah, but hold on, who seen it though?
Nah,
Who
that's
seen it
not.
though?
No, you stuck up for your
Oh,
mans. You stuck up for your mans. You ain't seen that the projects was
who,
important,
but
but you
who
was like,
seen
"Hey, don't kill
it?
that nigga." You said, "Don't kill that nigga." I give you that. I give you that.
Why
You
I said don't kill this nigga? Cause I seen the whole chessboard, nigga. You need everybody. I was saying that
It's like, man, I don't know, my nigga. He had to go. He had to
because
go.
like, bro, he
Look,
gotta die, bro. You
you
gotta
gotta
kill him.
die.
No, you would.
You moving
Oh,
soft. You done already did the thing. I should. Matter of fact, just to double back on that conversation because I had watched some shit where a nigga went into detail
twisted.
over that YF and
Yeah,
Lucci shit where they throw the body out of the car. Hey, like I stated then, I'm
this
restating
nigga
now.
tripping.
Look,
He an asshole.
if a nigga has, if you are still fighting for your life, I'm keeping you in the vehicle. And apparently, them niggas is cold blooded because they threw that nigga out while he was alive. And he died in the middle
That
of the
shit
street
green as
on the
hell.
fucking girl's fucking like 911 phone call.
Hell
They had that
nah.
girl on the phone and she's like, he just took his last breath. They was like, yeah, that nigga like he died like yeah, that's crazy. Now, if you die while we're running
That's a
away,
terrible.
you gotta go. You gotta get out the car. You gotta get out the car.
This
I'm
nigga.
sorry.
Why did you be scared?
What was you talking about? Would I be scared, nigga? I can't. If we pull up side by side with the police car, my nigga, maybe they don't
Just
notice that I
trying to-
got all this blood everywhere. Maybe they don't notice that. But a body
you probably
slumped
gonna have.
over?
You ain't gonna be riding fishbowl though, fool.
You would hope not. You would hope not. But we might be.
What? Hold on. But hold on. You don't think they gonna fucking stop you because they seen a bullet hole through the car with the glass knocked out and
Do
shit?
you know how much people
You
don't
gonna get
pay
stopped
attention?
regardless.
Do people don't pay attention to shit that be in front of them all
Alright.
the time?
You you see some shit like that, you gonna be like, what the fuck?
Hey, at least, hey, if I see some shit like that and they
Bro,
give
we
me for the bullet
sidetracking.
holes, at least I don't want to fucking go down for the dead body in the fucking back seat. Oh fuck!
Hey, you right. Anyways, go. We sidetracked. What's up? Where
Uh,
we at, bro? You
this
talking
it's
about?
just a little side note. The day at this place right now, but this place called fucking what is it? Sushi from Lucy's on Pico. Because I like that shit just sounds like a funny spot. Like I don't even know if it's a real spot or not, but that shit just sounded funny when they said, "Oh, where are we gonna go? We gonna get some sushi from Lucy's off of Pico." That shit's stupid. All right, now
Yeah,
the way that they set up the dinner, because that's actually what I was gonna do for fucking the cover for this episode was
yeah,
the way that they have it staged, where Louis all the way at the end by herself and everybody else is on the other side of the table. That's just like a cold way to
yeah.
set up, just like what like where the tension is
You
really
already.
built up and shit like that. I'm just like, yo, these
I
these little
told you.
details, these little
I've
details
been
right
trying
here.
to tell you. She fucking trying to. She want to be number one, cuz.
I don't know. You just don't like her. You just don't like
Bro,
her.
I used to love girl, bro. I was mad when she was trying to leave cuz for the crazy ass club on the chick. I was
That's
hating. I was
that
like,
shit
what
was
the
wild.
fuck?
That shit was wild.
So my thing is, bro, why? Because Franklin ain't forcing her to be in. She told you specifically. See, this is where you smart, but you don't be listening, right?
Let me hear this.
I'm gonna check this shit. You remember when she after she got shot and she was sitting in that goddamn chair and she was like, I don't want to be basically caught up in none of your bad decision making. That's what got me shot. And then Jerome kind of like
Yeah.
was like, it's all right, Louis. And they said we're gonna do our own thing, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So that you know that she want to make the more. She want to make have more say in the decisions that go on. Basically, she want to do her own shit. So now Franklin more or less is like, all right, nigga, y'all niggas really ain't going nowhere because I got the coke, all the other shit and blah blah blah. And here we are now. So she trying to push back because she want her own shit.
You might end up being right at the end of this, or because I don't actually know what the fuck she wants, so I don't actually have a position on the outcome of where this may go for her. But still,
They
you
been
you
dropping
might
the
end up right.
Easter eggs.
You could be right. I'm just like, it's got to be more than that. Because again, I guess them niggas in Atlanta really didn't talk to me. Like, why are we fucking the money up? So this is just why I'm just like, I don't understand
I
why
feel you,
we're
but
gonna
it's
fuck
like,
the money up, especially if we have enough money to to squabble over whether or not I'm gonna give you $10 million for your fucking real estate investments or not. If we're at that point already, me deciding whether or not I get to choose who gets 20 or 30 keys of coke in whatever fucking city really isn't that fucking important. It's just not. I just doesn't make sense to me. With how they've like set certain shit up, I'm just like, nigga, we can fight over fucking $10 million, but I care about who's gonna get 50 keys in Des Moines. Like, really? Is
hold
that
on, bro. You know what I'm trying to figure out still though, and I'm hoping they go back to it, but I don't know if they gonna do it. Why is it that they haven't brought back Arkansas none? We ain't heard of Arkansas one time.
I believe it's because they're stretching this because the show is popular, so they can go another 3-4 seasons if they really want to, especially with the story. and the way that
I don't know about three,
if they're
four.
not rushing into like Arkansas, because if we get to Arkansas by the end of this, this covers predominantly most of all the LA drug war shit that like really made a lot of headlines. Like I said, we've covered the Contra shit. We've covered actually the like crack getting into the fucking shit with how Leon's trying to get these guns from Avi. That's gonna cover the niggas in the hood having military grade weaponry. So that covers pretty much all that shit. And then the final piece to that would be how they was running up in niggas' houses, like with that light skinned nigga they got from the crash unit currently. That's the last little
Okay.
bit before we get into like the '90s or like deep into the '90s and like the pretty much like the I'm not gonna say the end of the crack era because niggas still out here smoking crack, but it's just not like number one like it used to be. But like we move more into like the crack gang era because these don't there's not really gang affiliations right now. Like they're there, but not
Nah,
for
yeah,
real. It's more so there's certain sections of places ran by people. So that's why I'm like, nigga, we have
yeah.
more shit to get to, and the way they're not trying to super condense it, and maybe this is how they're going. Maybe, maybe, because like I said, we got another three
We'll
four.
see.
We got another 3-4 easy,
It,
easy, because
it's
we get to
good.
go
It's
into
a good
niggas
series.
across the country. Then we get to actual like Bloods and Crips and shit like that, and then we actually get
Yeah.
into like fucking shit, man. Bill Clinton in the '90s and all that shit. We get to cover that shit. That should be
Hey, it
crazy.
could. We'll see though. But yeah, we got. Yeah. What's up? What's that's it?
The next thing would be after the dinner.
Damn.
Franklin's mom
Oh yeah, that shit was
in the
grimy.
limo.
I'm like, damn.
She was on that
You
boy Nugget
sneaky
though.
mother.
She was keeping it 100.
She's
But even though
that nigga.
we know her motivations because we know why she's doing this shit. But even if like we don't know her motivations, like she's it's being real though. Like I'm back from Cuba now, my nigga. I'm already not gonna be able to sleep well just living off the money that you give me to go be in fucking Baldwin Hills or wherever the fuck I'm gonna be at. So like shit. Let me in. Let me fucking do the shit I was doing before I left for Cuba. Cause you was happy with me doing that shit before I left for Cuba with that nigga outing.
Nah,
That's just like
I don't think they ain't got shit to do with nothing, dog. I think she's strictly coming back because she trying to get close to Teddy, knock that nigga down, and uh get their family out scot free. They haven't do no time. She knows that as long as Teddy working and she gotta get her lick back, they not gonna be able to stop working for this nigga. And they gonna forever be playing the rat race till somebody die or go to jail.
that's
That's what
facts.
she understands, dog.
I
So
can see that.
she really understanding that shit. Yeah, bro, come
But
on now.
again
Come
though,
on now.
shit's gonna be helpful though. If that's her real plan, her motivations help her have a sense of clarity for the mission that we are actually on. Cause that's Franklin's plan. He wants to get out scot free and take all this money with him. Whoever wants to
Yeah,
actually come, he didn't understood like you can't drag niggas, but you're gonna extend your hand back. If a nigga wanna come with me, you can, but we're all focused on the same thing and keeping her on the outs when really all you got is your girl. Like that shit would be helpful if you could have your girl and your mom working in tandem with you on the same exact mission, and your mom is fucking schooled in the ways that your lady's not. Y'all really trying to finesse in the realty game. Your mom knows that shit upwards and backwards. The only reason you in that shit is because that's your mama's play. You done took your mom's play and then just added a lawyer girlfriend to it, which is a good idea. But I don't know. I don't know. Freezing her out just doesn't
man.
seem smart.
I feel like he probably trying to just handle it on his own, but in the same breath, he probably do look. It's like, bro, nah. He might be suspicious. That nigga is really, bro. You starting to see, I said, you starting to see, Franklin at his peak, bro. When it comes to just his wits and just not being impulsive, bro. Like you should really starting to see that right now. I think he probably know a little something, or he thinking something. He's just really trying to feel everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about it. Damn, my mama came back and now she out rip. It ain't been 6 hours. She talking about getting back in the game. Yeah, something up. After her husband just got killed. Oh yeah, you know what I mean.
All
And
right,
so I think it's a reason why he playing there like at a distance.
maybe. Now the last thing I forgot to cover, and we'll be done with this one is when old girl after the restaurant when they was leaving and the police pulled up. And she was like, "Give me the
Nah,
strap."
yeah.
Like, yo, what? Like,
She just wants to be. She wants to be fucking. I'm looking at her like she just want to be fucking important and to show Franklin that she down, bro.
yo, she was ready. She was ready. She's
Who down? I'm like, bitch, what is you gonna do? You a liar? You finna get them niggas out, and you don't think they gonna check you? You feel me?
she was
Damn,
hoping.
ho.
And then shit, Louis,
Yeah,
even though she a hater, she helped though.
yeah, with her hating ass. Hey, bro, you know what's crazy? Oh man, you gotta skip to the next one because I'm really ready to talk about this other shit.
Yeah, you trying to get on her head.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker. And you done mixed the damn episode. You done got
No,
high
I
for him.
didn't. I didn't. I got the shit on the screen right now. This is how I know I'm like I know my shit accurate. I got the notes and I got the shit on the screen. You going for memory. You gonna be like, yeah, you're right. Because we about to go into the next one.
Nigga,
I,
that was the next match that they did the. All right, bro. All right,
nah.
yeah.
Because there's two situations. There's two situations where that happens actually.
Okay, okay.
That's why I'm like, I know why you think that they're the same, but it's not. It's not. One happens at night, one happens during the day as well.
All right, whatever.
You like, fuck you, nigga.
I just don't remember that, but it's cool.
All right, but yeah, that's pretty much it for us. Episode 4. We gonna see what's gonna happen. My boy's the certified Louis hater. He's definitely not Team Louis no more.
Hey, bro, she bullshit. She gotta go.
Hey, your crackhead winning though. Your crackhead winning. She out here killing it with her job though. You see that? Brendan not smoking no
Hey,
rocks.
yeah,
She
with
fixing
her
people's
fine
house,
ass.
and she out here
Yeah,
using the money
yeah.
properly. Shit, she doing it.
Yeah, she trying to get. She got a good situation.
I'm
Feel me?
saying. All right, yeah, that's it for us. We gonna wrap this one up. See us on the next one.
Yes, sir.